Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Anastasia, you're welcome to call me Anna. Thank you so much for watching, and on this channel I share with you my health journey. I've shared with you my long-term juice fasting experience, and I'm gonna be sharing with you my raw vegan foods lifestyle. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, consider subscribing. And I haven't made video in about 2 months, and the reason for that was that I've been really reflecting on my life a lot after I've done the juice fast, and I experienced a lot of changes in my physical state, in my mental state, in my health, in my uh, just view of life has changed a lot, and I just didn't feel like coming to you guys and sharing with you something that I really didn't know what to share. And I took time for myself. I was, meditating, praying a lot, just connecting with nature, connecting with my child, connecting with myself. And I started doing yoga. I really enjoy my practice, and so I've learned a lot about what juice fast did to my body and to my overall well-being, and I'm gonna be sharing this experience with you in my other videos. And today I just wanted to come here and talk to you about the situation that's going on in the world, and just my point of view on that. I want to point out that whatever I say in this video is not a medical advice, is not a health advice. If you're feeling unwell, please go to your healthcare practitioner and take measures, take precautions for staying healthy. What I want to say is that the way I see the situation is that for some reason, actually to me it looks like a classic divide and conquer tactic, and the agenda behind that is to separate people and to not allow people to connect, not allow people to socialize, not allow people to even touch each other. I mean, we are humans. Our basic need is for one of our basic needs is for touch, for human touch, for connection. So first I thought that was, maybe it's not gonna last for a long time, but now as I connect with my friends and family from around the world, I see that situation is getting, uh, I don't want to say worse, but it's different. It's different than it used to be before. So many things have changed. Like, for example, where I live, the grocery stores get closed down, or they have people waiting outside, and the police people are just standing outside of the stores and letting 3 or 5 people to come in, get the groceries, and come out. The shelves with the supplies like toilet paper, bounty paper, soaps, hand sanitizers are empty, and a lot of things have changed. The places where I work, both of them are working. One of them closed for customers, but we do online business, so I still have job, thankfully, but a lot of things have changed. And I want to tell you that I personally, and this is only my experience, I will say it again and I will emphasize it again, that I share just my personal experience and my opinion, and thank you so much for listening to it. And my personal opinion is that someone tries to scare us a lot. So fear being, they try to put fear in our heart, so we cannot act, we cannot live our normal lives, and we cannot do things that we're usually doing, and we cannot, grow. because in state of fear and panic we cannot grow, we cannot grow spiritually, we cannot really connect with anyone. We just want to sit in our shell and be there and stay isolated. To me personally, after the juice fast, I don't have fear at all. I'm not scared about any virus. I'm not scared about this virus. What I'm concerned about is the way that it's unfolding, and what I'm concerned about more than any virus is that the way humans treat each other, and that we actually came to this point in history that someone tries to control us, someone tries to separate us, and we don't even know why. Let's be honest, we don't know the bigger picture. We can only, put the pieces of puzzle together, but at this point, I don't see that uh, we can really elaborate on the big picture. We don't really know what's going on. And what we can see is that we are being separated. We are being told that we need to stay in our house. We don't need to come out of it. We cannot communicate with our friends and neighbors. We need to stay 6 feet away from them, and we just need to keep this social distance. That doesn't make much sense. Yesterday I was talking to my neighbor, and he told me that he doesn't know anybody from his friends and from friends of his friends who, even sick. So anyway, my point is that we are being manipulated into something that we don't know of. And I wanted to just share my advice, or let's put it in the other words, my perspective of how I personally stay peaceful. I have a child, and yeah, I could have been worried a lot. And how I personally stay peaceful in this time. And one of the things, of course, is that I'm in control of my health. I'm in control of what I eat, and I am in control of my thoughts, and I'm in control of my spiritual health. So what I found out during my lifetime is that whenever anyone takes control of our health, we are becoming powerless. Basically, we just give away our power in someone else's hands, and that cannot make us free. We are not free, then we are just, basically we become servants to somebody else or some institution or some system, and that have their own agenda for our life, and we are not in control of our life. And I've been recently talking to my friend, and both of us juice fasted, and we thought that it's pretty interesting that the juice fasting finished right before this thing with the pandemic started. So I feel so blessed and so grateful that I did it, and now I see that this thing is all unfolding over here, and the feeling of gratitude that I feel it all over my body, actually physically, and that has been so profound and so deep. And I really encourage you that as much as you can, take control of your health in your own hands. If you can, do the juice fast. I understand you cannot get the fresh produce, at least here in the United States. Our stores are getting empty. If you can do a juice fast, if you can do water fast, if you're staying home, if you can do intermittent fasting, if you can do alternate day fasting, so one day you eat and the other day you don't eat, or do maintenance fasting once a week. So anyhow, do some kind of thing for your health that will help you to take control of your health in your hands. sunshine is so important. It's so important to get out in nature, to play, to just sit in the sun, to read a book in the sun. Just be outside in the sunlight. It is so healing, it's so helpful. You're gonna feel much better. You're gonna feel that fear just dissolves and disappears, that you are absorbing this sunlight energy for your own good. Sleeping is so important. What I've discovered during my juice fast is no matter how many juices I've drank, if I had a lack of sleep, I didn't feel well. And so the lack of sleep and not going to bed, it's been my long-term pattern and long-term suffering of mine since childhood. But I think I really overcame it now, and I realized that sleeping is so important. Go to bed early if you can, wake up early if you can, but get enough sleep. Get enough sleep, heal yourself. Go outside, play, exercise your body, get a rebounder. If you're staying home, uh, just cut a piece of rope and make for yourself a jumping rope. That's how I did it. I didn't buy expensive jumping rope. I just went to my local hardware store, uh, bought a piece of rope, and I jump, and it helps to move the lymph, and that's great for your health. So you need to satisfy all of your human needs in order to stay healthy. Of course, connection is so important. I mean, being disconnected from others is not going to bring us anywhere. It's only going to increase the fear, I guess. So if you cannot physically connect to someone, connect with them through internet, through phone. Call your call your loved ones. And the one of the most important things that I want to tell you is that connect with yourself, listen to yourself, slow down. So what I see that this pandemic 2020 can be taken both ways. It can be taken as as something so scary and something so life-changing that we can go downwards, or we can really take this as a chance for awakening, for our you know for our collaborative awakening, for awakening of all of us as a humankind to what we really have done to ourselves and to nature. Look how much we disconnected from nature. We stay in the office or somewhere else 9 to 5 in the best case. As for my case, I work from 4 a.m. to sometimes 6 at p.m. and that's not healthy, that's not right, that's not how human beings are supposed to live. Okay, where I live there is no maternity leave. There is no maternity leave for mothers. Are we really going to think that that's the life we want, that we don't want to spend our time with our children? So what I see this whole thing is going on is that it's an opportunity for us to wake up and to really understand that maybe it's the time right now, right here, to practice presence, to practice connection with ourselves, to start connecting with nature, to educate ourselves on health, on fasting, on raw living foods, to educate ourselves on how our body actually works, that no one teaches us in school, to understand that the more we disconnect from nature, the more fearful we are going to be, that connecting with yourself, with your roots, with nature, with the way this world really works, is actually going to keep us healthy and protect us from our own mind-made, this disconnection that we have created as a human race, and we can take it as a really as a great opportunity to turn everything around for our benefit and to change it for good, to really become free. Because how can we think that freedom is staying away from people, from our loved ones, from our neighbors, from our community? How can we think that not enjoy our life is freedom? How can we think that not being able to have fresh air or not being able to come out to the sunshine is freedom? Why would we give away our freedom to somebody or something and we don't even know the reason for that? We don't know the big picture. At least I don't know, you know? And that does not scare me, but it does make me wonder what's next, you know? And I truly believe that it all starts with ourselves, that one person at a time wakes up, one person at a time changes things every single day. Starting with yourself is the key. Being present is the key. Being in your body is the key. To feel your body, you need to feel alive. To feel alive, you need to eat the food that we have been designed to eat. And that's basically it, you know? We need to feel alive again. We cannot have freedom if we don't feel alive. We cannot have freedom if we feel scared. We cannot have freedom if we are disconnected. Our human rights have been taken away from us for a very long time. Our human rights for play, for creativity, for expression of our creative self, our human rights for fresh air in the amount we want, not after the job hours, okay? We are animals, we are mammals, and we are supposed to be in nature. Also, we are great and we are horrible at the same time. We commit atrocities, but we also, as human beings, we have this amazing power given to us to change things, to turn everything around, and to make things beautiful. I hope that concludes what I wanted to say, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, this was just my opinion. No matter where you are, stay healthy, educate yourself, take measures, take your health in your own hands. You're creator of your own health. You're the healer of yourself. That's how we are designed. That's how much power we have been given. No matter where you are, please know that I send you my love. I pray for you. I pray for all of us. And stay healthy, stay peaceful. Stay with yourself, connected to your heart. I love you so much. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know in the comments below how you're feeling right now, where you are, what are you doing, you know, how do you feel? If you do feel fear, that's okay too. We are human beings. I understand that. I get that. I have been there too. Many years ago, I have been so frightened about my health. I cannot even tell you how much. I thought I would be, you know, dying and not having children. And about that, I will tell you in my other videos. I'll share that with you. But for now, if you have fear, just sit with it, you know, just feel it. What are you afraid of? Don't let yourself, you know, go through it. Let the fear go through you and show you what it is about. What are you personally afraid of? Maybe that fear can point you out to something that needs to be fixed in your life, you know, and that can be also empowering experience for yourself. So I accept you the way you are, and I hope that you accept yourself the way that you are, with whatever it is, whether it's fear, whether it's food addiction, whether it's, you know, health problems, whether it's relationship problems, whether it's whatever it is. You are beautiful, you are you, you're unique, your self consciousness, your love, and I hope you feel it, I hope you realize it, and the sooner you do, the sooner we can all connect on some level, you know, and we can change this thing. I love you, stay peaceful, and I'll see you in the next videos. Thank you so much for watching.